way.
Jason, it seemed like they got a lot of easy dunks and layups, and like you said before the game, you wanted to try to protect the paint. Kind of said the same thing. Were you disappointed with what you saw in that?
Yeah, we talked about it, and we've been talking about it, and we didn't do it tonight. So, this is work in progress, and we'll look at it, we'll talk about it, and we'll work on it tomorrow.
Coach, you talked about offensive rhythm earlier before the game. It looked like early in the game, all 5 guys got a touch on offense before you guys initiated. Is that something you're looking to do going forward this season, get all 5 guys a touch?
Yeah, we've been working on being unselfish, and we saw that with the core of the group out there early in the game. You have multiple touches, and we feel in this league if you can do that, you'll have some success. Now, you're not going to make every shot, but they were making the right play. And again, that's something big with this group is that they're all unselfish. They're trying to get the best shot possible. And in the last 2 games, they've had some success with that. And again, not just the defensive end, but we'll work on that, on a daily basis offensively. And if we can do that, we'll be all right. But we're not going to hang our hat on the offensive end. It's going to be on the defensive end. And again, this is work in progress, and this is a night that we kind of needed. Just we got to work on protecting that paint, and we didn't do that.
Coach, how did Marco look to you tonight, and what are his chances to making the team this year?
Well, we have 15 guaranteed contracts, so that pretty much says everything. But I thought he played hard. Again, he's been out of the game, in the NBA game for a little bit, but he's competed, and he's doing everything we've asked.
And looking at the defensive breakdowns that you saw, was there anything specific you saw during the game, whether it was a lack of communication or something else that kind of cropped up for that?
No, I think it's all, understanding that we got to work together as a team defensive. If someone gets beat, you got multiple, effort. And, that's pretty much what we kind of saw at halftime. We talked about it, but we didn't get it solved. So, it goes with combinations, with the hockey substitutions, rhythm of the game. And so, we'll work on it, though, as a team, because we do need, that was something that we didn't do well tonight.
Do you have an update on Tyshawn, too?
He's got a sore ankle. That's all I was told, and we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
Coach, with Darren possibly being out the first game, does this change the mindset of the team? The next 5 preseason games, does it affect?
I didn't know he was out, so.
If he is going to be out.
I don't go on if. I can only, right now we're playing with the guys that are dressed, and he's a day-by-day situation. So if he's ready to go, he'll play. But we'll just take it one day at a time. We got to focus on Sunday.
Jason, I just follow on the point guard thing a little. Your comfort level with Sean, and having played the position, how he approaches it intellectually, cerebrally.
I'm a big fan of Sean's. He's been highly recruited, been ranked as one of the top high school players in the country. Has an unfortunate incident where he could have stopped playing the game of basketball, but it just shows his love and his dedication, his work ethic to get back to the level that he's at, and also playing, with that high IQ. And he can start, he can come off the bench, and so he makes the game extremely easy for his teammates. And I think you can see that with him out there on the floor.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Kevin, it seemed like Detroit was able to get a lot of easy layups and dunks in this game. I know it's just a preseason game, but is that something that you're concerned with?
I want everybody else to understand we're still obviously a work in progress. I thought we did a lot of good things tonight, but first thing Jason said, we came in when it was in the game plan, that was to protect our paint. Detroit's not known for the perimeter shooting, and they're known for what they just did tonight. To their strengths, get the ball in the paint, alley-oops, easy buckets. And like you said, they got a lot of them tonight. Great game for us to learn from. We impact the paint in. That's well as I think we can. And we'll get better. You know, I think this is a great tape for us to watch tomorrow. I'm sure Jason's going to take us through it and learn from it.
Was it just a communication thing, do you think?
No, this is a process, man. This is, you know, some nights when we played the Wizards, I thought we did a lot of, you know, great things in that game. Different nights, different styles are going to test the defense, are going to test everything. For the most part, I thought, you know, I think the biggest thing for us is just continue to play, play together, you know, continue to run our system, trust it. It's our second game, you know, and nothing's going to be perfect. And like I said, it's a great game I think that we can learn from.
What did you think of the point guard play, particularly over the first 2 preseason games without Darren in the lineup?
I think Sean's doing a great job. I think he's communicating to the team. He has a presence about himself. He's demanding. That's what you want your quarterback, your point guard, your coach on the floor to be like. Obviously, we don't have D. Will, but Sean's doing an excellent job. I think he's leading us, and he's the example. He's coming in. He's really working hard, and he's holding it down until D. Will gets back.
Kevin, this was the first time the home crowd got to see you in your new Nets uniform on this floor. What was it like to be in your new home? And you got a nice ovation from the fans, too.
It felt like first day of school, to be honest. I was, super excited, just glad to be here. I mean, Paul can probably, concur to some of this, that it's a good energy here, man. You can tell the city and, the community has embraced us, and we're just trying to get that back in a hard play and our effort.
Kevin, you talked about Tyshawn and Sean filling in well for Darren. What challenges do you guys face right now with Darren not being on the floor, as you guys are a new team trying to get this whole thing together to gel?
Continuity is the main thing. The reasons why we're all raised together and trying to just be in each other's face and just continue to understand who we are individually and that's not easy. A group of talent, group of guys, group of basketball players with high IQs, it's a positive thing. But you have different lineups, playing with different matchups. Stuff like that takes time. Stuff like that, it takes time. Obviously come to play. I don't like the fact that we're giving up a lot of turnovers. That comes to a test of continuity. I think the better we know each other, some of those turnovers, obviously come down. But those are signs that the team is getting better. And like I said earlier, man, we're a work in progress and we're continuing to get better.
Kevin, Sean is kind of known when he came into the league as being a
So I said
6'7".
again.
I said Sean was known when he came into the league for being a 6'7" point guard. But what do you think about the way he thinks the game through?
What I don't think he gets enough credit for is the way he leads. Obviously, you guys are not there in practice to see his work ethic. His vision on the floor is one of the best I've seen in a long time. Obviously, he's been hit with injuries and kind of set him back a little bit in his years, but he's young and he wants it, man. He's a very hard worker, somebody that I have a lot of respect for, and I have a lot of respect for his work ethic. He's very dependable, which is not an easy thing, obtain in this league. He studies the game. He's just an old soul and an old school kind of guy. Obviously, he's young, but I just love his spirit. I enjoy having him as a teammate. I'm glad he's here.
Last question.
Kevin, Andre Kierlinker replaced you in the first 2 quarters when he came out. What is a guy with his versatility in playing the 4? How does that change the game?
Really, Kierlinker, AK is like you can put him anywhere on the floor. I think he can play 1 through 5 if you really wanted him to. Very few guys that can do that. The fact that he's unselfish, but can still be aggressive as a playmaker. Defensively, takes costly chances, but I think he's very understanding of the chances that he does take. He's very smart, and you love him. I love AK, man. I hate that we all obviously are at the end of our careers and all this here in Brooklyn, but the guys that are here, this is probably one of the best group of guys I've been around, and both basketball and personally. I think he's going to be a huge asset to this team. He's going to win a lot of games for us, and I'm glad to have him as a teammate.
Okay, thank you.
All right.